In 1951, inside a crowded prison just outside Philadelphia, something strange was happening. The inmates weren't just serving their time, they were lining up, willingly, to be experimented on. The man behind it was a dermatologist named Dr. Albert Kligman. When he first walked into Holmesburg Prison and saw hundreds of inmates with healthy, untouched skin, he later said the only thing he could think was, "All I saw before me were acres of skin." To him, those men weren't prisoners, they were raw material. For more than 20 years, Kligman ran experiments on the inmates' bodies. He paid them just a few dollars, real money inside a prison, enough that men competed to take part. Most of them had no idea what was actually being tested on them. He taped chemicals to their backs and left them for days. He tested skin creams, perfumes, and shampoos for big companies. But it went much further than that. He applied radioactive materials, he exposed them to dangerous chemicals, and in one of the darkest chapters, he ran tests involving dioxin, one of the most toxic substances known, paid for by a major chemical company. Many of the men were left with burns, scars, and rashes that never fully healed. Some carried mysterious health problems for the rest of their lives, and almost none of them ever truly understood what they had agreed to. What makes the story even stranger is who Kligman was. This was no fringe scientist. He was respected, even celebrated. The same man who treated those inmates as acres of skin also invented Retin-A, the famous anti-aging treatment still sold around the world today. The experiments finally ended in 1974, when the rules around testing on prisoners were shut down. But the apology came far too late. It wasn't until decades later that the survivors received any public acknowledgement of what had been done to them. For years, the world remembered Albert Kligman as the brilliant doctor who fought wrinkles. Few ever learned the price that was paid behind those prison walls, by men whose only crime was having skin nobody thought to protect.